Houston Astros. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now here is DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, DJ.
Fouled off.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Next up is Anthony Rizzo. Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Altuve.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Michael Brantley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And that one yanked just foul. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2.
2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
So a full count now.
Full count.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
And she'll take a look at ball one. Driven nicely into the gap. Bregman rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had two outs, but the three-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base home.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the sub. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Turned on down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is foul right side. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball four. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
And now the first pitch. Joey Gallo stands in as he looks at ball one here. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Man, for me, this is one of the most beautiful plays in the game. Love to see an aggressive base runner try and make it from first to home. Better yet, love a well-executed relay with long throws, guys understanding where to be in position to make impact plays throughout the course of the game.
Ball two. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw goes to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Next up will be Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is swung. On and missed for strike one. Rougned Odor will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A 1-1. High in the air out to center field. McCormick able to track it down for the third out. Rougned Odor will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. He's
now
ready. Here's the first pitch.
Number 12.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Yuli Gurriel stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
1-2 now. Has a look, now to pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind him and count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to.
Martin Maldonado comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Gio Urshela.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Fouled straight back. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley struck out in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike.
Brantley.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes. 0-2 now.
About getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them
One
are
ball,
0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
That's the ball. Low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
I'm on the corner, 3-2 now. Got a pull. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Joey Gallo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. So next to hit is Aaron Hicks. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Dribbled down the third baseline. Judge over at second. Gallo at first. 2 out in the inning. And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hard ground ball to third. Bregman has it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off the inning. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Leading up for the Astros,
Carlos Correa is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
now back, first baseman, Julio P.
Yuli Gurriel. As the
One
first
ball, no
pitch
strike.
misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's outside. Ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Gallo will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in next, Chas McCormick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Count even at 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next to hit, Martin Maldonado struck out in his last trip to the plate. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Astros. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Rougned Odor. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Gio Urshela will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and two now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
On its tailor-made to short, 6. Altuve for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Correa waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. And he takes ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Up next to
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. So now a runner on at second with one away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, Yordan Alvarez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready with the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Carlos Correa now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 2 left for the Astros. But now here's the first offering.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Altuve has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, Altuve. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging the...
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge...
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Clint Frazier is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-1, the count to Clint Frazier.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Here's the 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A 1-2 pitch. Misses ball 2. Judge at second with 2 down. Full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
That's to the left hand foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Hicks has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The first pitch is number 10.
Set and the pitch. Yuli Gurriel is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger. Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Ready now is Martin Maldonado, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Your attention.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The set and the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-2, full count. He set the payoff pitch. Ripped down the line. This will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 23.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Astros all set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fouled away. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Odor aboard here at first with nobody out, and he'll be back in standing up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
One there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes. So stepping in is Alex Bregman. Popped into foul ground his last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Severino is the guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, and so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Kyle Tucker. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Astros forced to settle for. Kendall Graveman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Kendall
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Up next, Anthony Rizzo grounded out in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a first-pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes.
No, that's it.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Next, it'll be Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Bregman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So here is Chas McCormick. It was a base hit last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Your ball's 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now with the plate is Martin Maldonado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the DH, Clint Frazier. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Presley stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder.
One ball, one
and
strike.
they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. One out, nobody on. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now back, the seventh fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks.
No, that's
As
out.
the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ryan Stanek comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. So 1-1 home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Yankees down to their final out, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Now here's the first offering.